A discovery both breathtaking and bewildering has shaken the foundations of modern astronomy. From the stillness between the stars, the James Webb Space Telescope has detected something no theory had dared to predict, a faint whisper of illumination where absolute darkness should have been. It began as a flicker, a fragile shimmer cutting through the cosmic black. Not random background noise. Not the dying spark of a collapsing star. But something organized. Consistent. Intentional. A light that seemed made, not born. At first, scientists dismissed it, perhaps a reflection, a sensor ghost, an echo from the telescope's optics. But repetition erased doubt. The glow appeared again. And again. Always from the same point in space. Its spectral pattern revealed structure, precise wavelengths repeating in a rhythm too deliberate to be natural. The signal's origin soon emerged, a rocky exoplanet orbiting the red dwarf Proxima Centauri, our closest neighboring star, just over 4 light-years away. That world, known as Proxima b, has long fascinated astronomers. A planet near enough and temperate enough to spark endless debates about habitability. But what the Webb telescope has now seen goes far beyond habitability. It suggests something far more profound, the possibility of intelligence. The light doesn't resemble volcanic fire or auroral storms. Instead, it mirrors the spectral fingerprints of engineered illumination, the kind powered by electricity, by design, by civilization. The readings show clusters of brightness concentrated on the planet's perpetual night side, glowing in patterns too geometric to be random. Not lightning. Not lava. But grids, aligned, pulsing, alive with symmetry. Proxima b circles its dim sun once every 11 days, its rotation locked so one side faces eternal day while the other lies in endless night. It is in that night, the hemisphere forever turned away from its star, that this haunting glow emerges. It spreads like a quiet constellation across the dark face of the planet, rhythmic and measured, as though cities have bloomed beneath alien skies. The revelation ignited the scientific world. If real, these are not merely traces of biology, they are artifacts of intention, the fingerprints of builders. Humanity, for the first time, might be witnessing another civilization's light echoing through the void. The Webb telescope turned its full attention toward the planet. Its golden mirrors focused, filtering starlight, dissecting spectra, capturing data photon by photon. And through the veil of dust and distance, it recorded heat patterns unlike anything seen before. Not chaotic, not natural, but ordered. Linear. Repetitive. Thermal maps revealed regions of warmth arranged like circuitry across the planet's surface, their geometry impossible to explain by weather or tectonics. If these readings hold true, Proxima b is not just a world, it's a world in motion, possibly engineered from the inside out. Some scientists propose a daring explanation. That on the day side, vast solar collectors harvest the weak energy of their red sun, channeling it across the planet to power the darkness. If so, those glows could be the living heartbeat of a civilization that thrives in twilight, a culture that evolved not beneath light, but beneath shadow. A society that found life, warmth, and meaning in the cold. Further analysis revealed faint traces of heat retention and atmospheric anomalies, the kind that, on Earth, accompany cities and industrial processes. No volcano could produce such uniformity. No storm could draw such straight lines across a planet. And yet, caution remains. Data is fragile. Patterns deceive. Researchers around the world now analyze the light from Proxima b's skies, searching for chemical imbalances, oxygen mixed with methane, traces of carbon dioxide and ozone, gases that, together, might whisper of life or technology. If found in unnatural ratios, they could mark the breath of machines, the signature of civilization. Every photon of this evidence has traveled 4 years to reach us, light older than the moment it reveals. It crossed the interstellar gulf, bearing secrets of a world we may never touch. But even at that distance, its message feels personal. If confirmed, this would mark the greatest turning point in human history, the first recognition of intelligent life beyond Earth. Not a radio signal. Not a myth. But light, the universal language of creation itself, answering our own. Some believe the glow may be the final heartbeat of a long-dead civilization, the embers of cities that once burned bright beneath an alien sky, now fading slowly into the cold of eternity. Others imagine something far more extraordinary, a living world, still awake, still aware, perhaps watching us in return across the gulf of 4 light years. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain: our understanding of the universe will never be the same again. The discovery of those faint, deliberate lights on Proxima Centauri b has shifted the question forever. We are no longer asking if we are alone, but who else is out there? The implications reach far beyond science. They touch philosophy, history, and the very meaning of existence. Because if those lights are real, if they are truly artificial, then we are no longer the only civilization to rise against the dark. Future observatories are already preparing to look deeper. The extremely large telescope in Chile, the LUVOIR mission proposed for the 2030s, and the next generation Very Large Array will peer into that distant world with unmatched precision. Each will study its light not as a flicker, but as a code, a chemical map written in photons. They will search not only for biological markers like oxygen, methane, or water vapor, but also for the technological fingerprints of industry, traces of artificial gases, synthetic compounds, and waste heat that no natural process could produce. At the same time, Earth's great radio observatories, from the Allen Telescope Array to the Square Kilometre Array, continue to listen, their antennas sweeping the heavens for structured signals hidden within the cosmic static. So far, there has been silence. But silence does not always mean absence. Sometimes it means the universe is speaking in a language we have not yet learned to hear. Perhaps those distant beings do not use sound or radio at all. Perhaps their communication is woven into the electromagnetic fabric of their world. Pulses of magnetism, geometry written in light, frequencies encoded in patterns of time itself. It could be a form of expression as old as the stars, invisible to us because we never thought to look for it. And there's another possibility, haunting but beautiful. Maybe what we've seen on Proxima Centauri b is a message from the past, a civilization long vanished, its last act a gesture of light cast into the dark, a cosmic lighthouse waiting for someone, someday, to notice. A beacon across the centuries, whispering, "We were here." Whatever the origin, one fact stands immutable. Humanity has looked across the abyss, and seen its own reflection, flickering faintly on the night side of another world. For the first time, we are forced to recognize that light itself is universal, not just the light of stars, but the light of intellect, the will to push back against the endless dark. Civilization, in any form, is an act of defiance. It is the same flame that burned in our ancestors' fires, that lights our cities, that powers the telescope now peering across the void. And somewhere, on the far side of Proxima Centauri, another intelligence may be doing the same, shaping their night into meaning, carving their existence from the dark. Perhaps they, too, wonder if someone is out there. Perhaps they point their instruments at the faint glimmer of our sun, measuring, analyzing, dreaming. And maybe, just maybe, on some distant observatory beneath a red sky, another being is asking the same question we ask tonight. Are we alone? In that shared wonder, the universe becomes smaller, more intimate. The stars no longer divide us, they connect us, threads of curiosity binding distant minds across light years. We are no longer explorers of space alone. We are explorers of understanding, reaching not just outward but inward, toward what it means to be alive, aware, and searching. The universe has begun to whisper. And for the first time in our history, we are listening. Because discovery is not just about finding others. It's about remembering who we are, children of light, born in the heart of stars, still trying to understand the silence that gave us everything. And somewhere out there, in the frozen night of Proxima Centauri b, another world may be doing the same, breathing, thinking, hoping, beneath a sky that mirrors our own.